Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 12 most sold SUVs in the USA 2025. Number 12, Kia Sportage. The Kia Sportage entered 2025 as one of the most sold SUVs in the United States because it fits exactly what most buyers want right now. It is not trying to be a luxury badge or a budget gamble. With sales crossing well over 140,000 units nationwide, the Sportage proved its demand was real and consistent across states, not driven by short-term incentives. On the road, the Sportage makes a strong first impression. The exterior design looks modern and sharp, with a wide stance that gives it a planted feel Americans prefer in daily driving. It looks expensive without trying too hard, which matters to buyers who want their SUV to age well over several years. Price is another major reason the Sportage keeps selling. With a starting price around the mid-$20,000 range, it stays within reach of most households while still feeling like a solid long-term purchase. Lower ownership costs, strong fuel efficiency, and Kia's long warranty structure give buyers confidence that their dollars are not being wasted after the sale. Dealers across the country report steady turnover because buyers trust what they are getting for the money. Overall, the Kia Sportage earned its spot as one of the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by staying focused on what actually matters: strong sales numbers, smart pricing in dollars, and a design that keeps buyers coming back year after year. Number 11, Volkswagen Tiguan. The Volkswagen Tiguan held its ground in 2025 as one of the most sold SUVs in the United States by leaning on consistency rather than hype. This SUV crossed well over 100,000 units sold nationwide, showing steady demand in a segment where buyers switch brands quickly. That sales performance reflects long-term trust in the nameplate, especially among buyers who want a balanced SUV without stepping into full-size pricing. Pricing is another reason the Tiguan continues to move volume. With a starting price in the mid-$20,000 range, it fits squarely into the budget of families upgrading from sedans or older crossovers. Buyers see it as a sensible use of dollars, not an impulse buy. Fuel efficiency, predictable maintenance costs, and strong resale demand help keep long-term ownership expenses under control. Sales in 2025 were also supported by brand loyalty. Many Tiguan buyers are repeat Volkswagen owners who value a familiar driving feel and solid build quality. Overall, the Volkswagen Tiguan earned its number 11 spot among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by staying reliable, fairly priced in dollars, and visually timeless, a formula that continues to work in a crowded market. Number 10, Chevrolet Tahoe. The Chevrolet Tahoe dominated the full-size SUV space in 2025 by doing what very few vehicles can, selling in high numbers while sitting in a higher price bracket. In the United States alone, the Tahoe moved well over 110,000 units, a strong figure for a large SUV that clearly targets serious buyers. That sales performance confirms its position as one of the most sold SUVs in the country for the year. From the outside, the Tahoe looks exactly like what American buyers expect from a full-size SUV. It has a bold, upright stance, wide body proportions, and a road presence that feels confident without being excessive. Price has not slowed it down. With a starting price in the low $50,000 range, the Tahoe sits well above compact and midsize SUVs, yet demand remains strong. Buyers are willing to spend those dollars because the Tahoe delivers long-term durability and proven resale strength. Many owners keep them for years, which makes the upfront cost easier to justify. Another reason sales stayed high in 2025 is familiarity. The Tahoe has been part of American roads for decades, and that history matters. Buyers know what they are getting, and that confidence turns into repeat purchases and strong word of mouth. Overall, the Chevrolet Tahoe earned its number 10 spot among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining scale, trust, and consistent demand, proving that even in a crowded market, a full-size SUV can still sell in serious volume. Number 9, Subaru Outback. The Subaru Outback secured its place in 2025 as one of the most sold SUVs in the United States by appealing to buyers who value practicality over flash. With sales pushing past 160,000 units nationwide, the Outback showed that steady demand can outperform trend-driven spikes. That volume keeps it firmly planted among the strongest sellers in its class for the year. From the outside, the Outback has a distinct identity that sets it apart on American roads. Its long, low profile and rugged design cues make it instantly recognizable, especially in regions where all-weather driving matters. Price also plays a key role in its success. With a starting price in the high $20,000 range, the Outback feels like a smart use of dollars for buyers who plan to keep their vehicles for a long time. Subaru's reputation for durability and strong resale values helps justify that price, especially for households that prioritize reliability over luxury branding. Sales in 2025 were further supported by loyal repeat buyers. Many Outback owners return to the same model when it is time to replace their vehicle, which keeps numbers strong even without heavy promotions. Overall, the Subaru Outback earned its number 9 ranking among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by staying true to its formula, dependable demand, sensible pricing in dollars, and a design that continues to resonate with American buyers year after year. Number 8. Hyundai Tucson. The Hyundai Tucson surged through 2025 as one of the most sold SUVs in the United States by hitting the market at exactly the right moment. With sales climbing well over 200,000 units nationwide, the Tucson became a volume leader, not a slow burner. That kind of demand shows how strongly it connected with buyers across cities, suburbs, and growing metro areas. On the outside, the Tucson looks bold and current without trying to shock. The sharp body lines, wide grille, and clean proportions give it a strong street presence that stands out in traffic. Price is one of the biggest reasons this SUV sold in such large numbers. With a starting price in the mid-$20,000 range, the Tucson stays accessible for first-time SUV buyers while still appealing to families replacing older crossovers. Buyers see it as a safe place to spend their dollars, especially with Hyundai's reputation for long warranties and predictable ownership costs. Another factor behind its 2025 sales strength is availability. Dealers were able to keep Tucson inventory moving without extreme discounts, which kept demand steady throughout the year. That balance between supply and pricing helped maintain strong momentum. Overall, the Hyundai Tucson earned its number 8 spot among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining high-volume sales, confident exterior design, and pricing in dollars that aligns perfectly with what most American buyers are willing to pay. Number 7. Kia Telluride. The Kia Telluride continued its strong run in 2025 by staying in high demand even as competition in the midsize SUV space intensified. In the United States, sales landed well above 100,000 units, a notable achievement for an SUV that often sells without heavy incentives. That demand reflects how firmly the Telluride has established itself as a top choice for American families. Visually, the Telluride carries a commanding presence. Its boxy proportions, upright front end, and clean edges give it a confident look that many buyers associate with higher-priced SUVs. The price point also works in its favor. With a starting price in the mid-$30,000 range, the Telluride undercuts many rivals that offer a similar road presence. Buyers see strong value in spending those dollars on something that looks premium without demanding a premium badge. This balance has helped it maintain long waiting lists in some regions even late into 2025. Another reason sales remain strong is reputation. The Telluride has built a name for holding value and avoiding major early ownership issues, which keeps resale confidence high. That reputation continues to pull in buyers who do their homework before signing papers. Overall, the Kia Telluride earned its number 7 position among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by pairing strong sales volume with a bold exterior and pricing that consistently makes sense to American buyers. Number 6. Chevrolet Trax. The Chevrolet Trax made a noticeable impact on the U.S. SUV market in 2025, landing solidly among the most sold models. With nationwide sales surpassing 90,000 units, this compact SUV proved that small size does not mean small demand. Its appeal comes from a mix of urban practicality, easy handling, and a price that fits within reach of many buyers without compromising on the SUV experience. On the road, the Trax has a tidy, modern exterior that works well in city streets and suburban neighborhoods alike. Pricing is a key factor behind its strong 2025 numbers. Starting in the low $20,000 range, it offers a full SUV package for dollars that many households are comfortable spending. Low maintenance costs, fuel efficiency, and Chevrolet's dealer network add confidence for buyers who want an SUV that won't create surprises after the purchase. Another reason for the Trax's steady sales is its accessibility. Inventory remained relatively easy to find in 2025, which helped sustain consistent monthly sales without resorting to heavy incentives. Overall, the Chevrolet Trax earned its number 6 spot among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining compact practicality, approachable pricing in dollars, and a design that resonates with buyers who want an SUV that works in real life without overcomplicating the choice. Number 5. Jeep Grand Cherokee. The Jeep Grand Cherokee stayed near the top of the sales charts in 2025 by relying on reputation and demand that has been built over decades. In the United States, sales crossed well over 200,000 units, a clear sign that this SUV continues to attract buyers across multiple age groups. That volume places it firmly among the most sold SUVs in the country for the year, even in a crowded and highly competitive segment. Pricing has not slowed demand. With a starting price in the low $40,000 range, the Grand Cherokee sits higher than compact SUVs, yet buyers continue to spend those dollars without hesitation. Many see it as a long-term purchase backed by strong resale value and a brand name that still carries weight in the U.S. market. That confidence keeps transaction numbers high even when incentives are limited. Another factor behind its sales strength in 2025 is familiarity. Many buyers are returning Jeep owners replacing an older model, which keeps demand stable even when newer competitors enter the space. Overall, the Jeep Grand Cherokee earned its number 5 position among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining high sales volume, a commanding exterior, and pricing in dollars that buyers are willing to justify for a name they trust. Number 4. Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander remained a heavy hitter in the U.S. market during 2025 by doing exactly what buyers expect it to do: sell in large numbers without drama. With sales pushing past 230,000 units nationwide, the Highlander stayed locked among the most sold SUVs in the country. That kind of volume does not come from trends, it comes from long-term buyer confidence. From the outside, the Highlander looks clean, solid, and easy to trust. Its proportions feel balanced, not too aggressive and not too soft, which helps it appeal to a wide range of buyers. Price positioning also plays a major role. With a starting price in the mid-$30,000 range, the Highlander sits in a zone where buyers feel comfortable spending their dollars on something they plan to keep for years. Toyota's reputation for low long-term costs and strong resale value helps justify that price at the dealership level, even when incentives are limited. Another reason sales stayed strong in 2025 is replacement demand. Many Highlander buyers are simply upgrading from an older Toyota SUV, which keeps the sales cycle moving regardless of market noise. That repeat behavior is something most brands struggle to achieve at this scale. Overall, the Toyota Highlander earned its number 4 spot among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining massive unit sales, a dependable exterior design, and pricing in dollars that continues to make sense for American buyers year after year. Number 3. Tesla Model Y. The Tesla Model Y dominated SUV sales in 2025 in a way very few vehicles ever manage. In the United States alone, deliveries climbed beyond 300,000 units, making it not just one of the most sold SUVs of the year, but one of the highest-selling vehicles overall. That level of volume puts it in a category of its own and confirms how deeply it has penetrated the American market. From the outside, the Model Y looks simple, clean, and instantly recognizable. The smooth body shape, flush details, and minimalist approach separate it from traditional gas-powered SUVs. That design signals efficiency and modern thinking, which strongly appeals to buyers who want something that feels current without extra styling noise. On U.S. roads, it stands out precisely because it does not try too hard. Price continues to be a major driver of its success. With a starting price in the low $40,000 range, the Model Y sits within reach of many buyers who previously would not have considered an electric SUV. Federal and state incentives in several regions also helped make the dollars make sense, especially for buyers comparing long-term running costs against gasoline vehicles. Overall, the Tesla Model Y secured its number 3 position among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by combining record-breaking unit sales, a distinct exterior identity, and pricing in dollars that pushed electric SUVs into the mainstream faster than anyone expected. Number 2, Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V came close to the top spot in 2025 by doing what it has done for years, sell in massive numbers without relying on noise or trends. In the United States, sales climbed beyond 350,000 units, making it one of the highest volume SUVs of the year. That kind of demand does not come from impulse buyers. It comes from long-term trust built across generations. On the exterior, the CR-V looks more grown-up than ever. The shape is clean and balanced, with a wider stance and sharper edges that give it a confident road presence. It looks practical but not plain, which is exactly why it appeals to such a broad range of buyers. From city streets to long highway drives, it fits naturally into American daily life. Pricing continues to be one of its strongest advantages. With a starting price in the low $30,000 range, the CR-V stays within reach of a large portion of the market. Buyers see it as a safe place to spend their dollars, knowing it holds value well and avoids major ownership surprises. That financial comfort plays a huge role when shoppers compare long-term costs. Another reason sales stayed high in 2025 is replacement demand. Many buyers are returning CR-V owners trading in older models, which keeps volume steady year after year regardless of market shifts. Overall, the Honda CR-V earned its number 2 position among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by pairing massive unit sales with a sensible exterior design and pricing in dollars that continues to make sense for American buyers who want reliability without risk. Number 1, Toyota RAV4. The Toyota RAV4 claimed the top spot in 2025 as the most sold SUV in the United States by an undeniable margin. With sales climbing past 400,000 units nationwide, it once again proved that no other SUV moves metal at this scale year after year. That volume is not the result of short-term trends. It reflects deep-rooted buyer confidence across the country. From the outside, the RAV4 strikes a balance that few rivals manage. Its rugged styling cues, squared-off proportions, and upright stance give it a tougher look than most compact SUVs without making it feel oversized. Pricing is a major pillar of its dominance. With a starting price in the high $20,000 range, the RAV4 sits right in the sweet spot for buyers comparing value across the segment. Spending those dollars feels justified because the RAV4 is known for holding its value and keeping long-term costs in check. Another reason the RAV4 stays on top is availability. Toyota's ability to keep inventory flowing in 2025 meant buyers could actually find one without long waits, which directly translated into higher sales numbers across the year. Overall, the Toyota RAV4 earned its number 1 ranking among the most sold SUVs in the USA for 2025 by delivering unmatched unit sales, a confident exterior presence, and pricing in dollars that consistently aligns with what American buyers are willing to pay. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.